anyị na Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na n'ụtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ise ise ise.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are joining from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you're notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much.
And 2023 declaration of Biafra is drawing near and fast. No man born of a woman can stop it. Let them continue to blackmail. Let them commit to so. You see, when you see the way they are acting, the way they are reacting, and the way they are unleashing all their missiles, you will know that there is something that they are pursuing. There is something they have seen that even some of us who believe in Biafra have not seen. Some of us who are genuine, there are certain things we have not seen that they have seen. That is why you see them unleashing all manner of weapons against us. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Huh? Okay. Okay. Sorry for the distraction. I just had some information out there. So, as I was saying, don't get distracted. It doesn't matter when you go. Don't get distracted. Share it to anybody that is close to you. Because we must not allow these people to distract us. We must not. And I thank you. The genuine Biafrans, they are not distracted. The genuine Biafrans are not distracted. Against all odds, against all attack, we are standing firm. Let them continue. The more they bring out their blackmail, the more we are waxing strong. The more we are waxing strong. And you see their strategies. They know that something is coming in 2023. They know it very well. There are so many things they know that we don't know. So many of us who are genuine in our heart, pursuing the Biafran, following the steps, listening to weaponry, including the Janjaweed government. You see the Janjaweed government using jet fighters on us. You see the Janjaweed government, the Tokano jet they could not use against the terrorists in the north. Every single person that where the terrorists are causing havoc is in the northern part of Nigeria. You and I know that where the terrorist is causing havoc is in the northern part of Nigeria. A governor have come to beg, a governor have come to confess that terrorists have taken part of his state. Terrorists are conducting marriages. Terrorists are conducting settlements of land. Terrorists are kidnapping people. The terrorists are arresting their fellow criminals and handing over to the authority. A governor came to make that confession. What did your government do? Nothing. What did your government do? They said nothing and they did nothing about it. Nothing was done. Nothing was said about it. But they are busy. They are busy chasing shadows. When it comes to the side of the Biafran people, simply because Biafrans are trying to defend themselves against the same terrorists, what did they do? They unleash all manner of weapons against Biafran people. Today you see them in Imo State bombing forests, bombing innocent people. People who are defending their land, killing innocent people in Imo State. Because they know there is no time. And when we talk about war, some people are still closing their eyes and taking. The other time you saw Iwanyanwu all of a sudden confessing that they want to take a land. Ask Iwanyanwu today. Iwanyanwu himself will see this bombing that is happening. He would think it's just a federal government doing an operation. But the federal government of Nigeria today is in the hand of the caliphate, and they are using the equipment of the government today. The Fulani terrorists whom they told you that they have called your lawmakers, those who you call your and hand over to us. The foreign invaders, they want to hand over our land to them. They thought about Ruga. We said no. They said open grazing. We said no. And they are still insisting on passing a bill to take our land by force. That's not enough. They want to kill as many people as possible, to wipe away some people, commit enough genocide, and take away our land and give them. And the federal government of Nigeria is the one perpetrating this evil. And yet, you have lawmakers, you have those who claim to be Johannes and Igbo, you have those who claim to be your spokesperson. They are doing nothing. None of them is saying anything. None of them is. Every single one of them is there watching Hope Uzodoma. They watch Hope Uzodinma invite the military to begin to bomb his own people. And they are not saying anything. In Kaduna State, where the terrorists have taken over land, where terrorists are administering law and order, where terrorists have taken position, where they know them very well, the governor of Kaduna State came out to cry out about it, but he never one day called the Turkana Nigeria to come and bomb them. He never called military to come and bomb his own people. He never did. But in Biafra land, Imo State governor, we boldly go and invite military jets to kill his people. Ojuzo Kalu is in Abia State boasting that he's going to bomb the Biafran people. And when they are within this period that they are making all these statements, you had when Ojuzo Kalu was talking about attacking every people in the bushes, and he was directing his speech to the ESN. And when you see the way they are boasting, and these politicians are boasting of fighting, and you call it the one in Anambra State, the boasting of going to control of fight again, you see this Department of Saboteurs unveiling a counter one, an outfit to support these very politicians. You see that when they were saying all these things, you'll be wondering, how are they going to do it? How are they going to do it? How are they going? Today you have seen it. The Department of Saboteur are the people that the government is sponsoring through the governors and the politicians in the Zululand Republic to fight against the ESN established by Mazen Nandekan. And it has become much more clearer than it is yesterday. Very, very clear today. It is very, very clear. That is why you saw that security outfit that they unveiled. They say it was to arrest people who are disobeying in Biafra land, who criminals in Biafra land. What criminal do you want to arrest in Biafra land? Biafrans are not criminals. As far as I know, Biafrans are not criminals. In the present time that we are, the criminal that we are concerned about are the terrorists who are taking the life of our children, taking the life of our mothers, killing our people. Killing our people, kidnapping our people and taking ransom. Those are the terrorists we are concerned about. Those are the terrorists we are concerned about. At this present time, how can a sane person today be talking about arresting a fellow Biafran and handing him over to the authority? How can a sane person, how can somebody who claims to be a legitimate Biafran be talking of arresting your own brother and hand over to the enemy at this present time? In a difficult time when you know that already your land is invaded. Your land has been militarized. You know already they have unleashed all manner of weapons against your own people. In Biafra land, there is no kind of force you will not see in Biafra land they are using. Their DSS is everywhere in Biafra land. The police is everywhere. Their military is everywhere. All manner of forces, even their navy, everywhere in Biafra land, taking the life of innocent people. And all you could do is to organize yourself and say you are forming a security outfit to fight against your own people again. To fight against your own people. And that is why we have said our effort. That is why we say we cannot fold our hand and continue to watch them take the life of Biafra. That is why our spokesperson, Master Simon Eko, has spoken and said that anybody found with that evil uniform in Biafra land, anybody, no matter whom you are, found with that evil uniform in Biafra land, you are gone. You are a goner. You are a goner. The only security outfit we know in Biafra land to protect Biafra land is ESN. ESN, under the command of Mazen Nandekano, on the spokesmanship of Master Simon Ekpa, autopiloted by Chukwu Abiyama. Those are the only security outfit we have in Biafra land and nothing more. Anything apart from that is fake, is against the struggle. Whatever security outfit you see apart from that is against the struggle. Every other legitimate group in Biafra land are coming together. They are all coming together under autopiloted IPOB, the original IPOB, to put their arms together, put their hands together and bring everything they have and fight for one cause. Every armed group in Biafra land is important. No single one of them will be underrated. Every armed group, every genuine armed group in Biafra land fighting for freedom, they are important and they have been called on board. And so many of them have come on board. So many of them have come on board. Every armed group in Biafra land, so many of them have come on board. Our spokesperson, Master Simon Ekpa, made that call and they answered. Many answered. Many came out. People were not pretending about it. Many came out and they answered the call. And today, that is where we are. That's where we are. And all of a sudden, somebody will come from nowhere and begin to form a counter security outfit to counter what Chukwu Abiyama have put in place. You are only digging your grave. And for those of them who are volunteering themselves, who are sacrificing their own self for this cause, sorry, it's a pity. Let your people go and prepare for your burial. That is what it means. If you are in Biafra land and you are volunteering yourself to this department of saboteurs, in this their evil security outfit they are forming, because ESN is no longer recruiting. ESN is not recruiting. When Mazen Nande cannot launch ESN, you saw the video. The video is out there. All those men you see there are still very much available. Mazen Nande cannot told you that what you are seeing is just security outfit. That Biafran, when you talk about Biafran soldiers, we have millions of people stand by who are coming as Biafran soldiers. And Mazen Nande cannot said that when he's going to unleash the Biafran soldiers, it is not going to be something he's going to be doing secretly. He will say it to the world and the world will hear it. And that is where we are heading at. ESN is no longer recruiting. We have more than enough men. All we need is an equipment to equip them. And I thank you that Biafran people are coming out. Biafran people are coming out in mass to equip the ESN and make sure that they are being financed. They're coming out. I thank you. You see, when Chukwu is leading, when Chukwu is leading, you don't need to stretch yourself. When Chukwu is leading, you don't need to stretch yourself. Everything will just be working as if it is magic. It's not magic. When Chukwu is leading, everything will be working like magic. Very smoothly. So it doesn't matter what anybody thinks or what anybody does. We will win and we overcome. No matter the angle they come from, they are going to try to kill us. We will kill them. But at the end of the day, Biafra will come. Onye buru choose obabu onwe na oso. But I thank Chukwu Okike that the auto-piloted IPOB, Chineke bi n'eluigwe bu ụzọ. Chukwu Okike Abịama bu ụzọ, and we are following him. Chukwu Okike Abịama, the God of Creator, he is in the front, and we are following him. Onye buru choose obabu onwe na oso. Once you stay in the front of your God, you will run until you get wasted. But once your God is leading, once the God in heaven is leading, the Almighty God is leading you in what you are doing, you don't need to stretch yourself and victory is automatically yours. That is where we are. That is why we know that we are going to win. There's no fear, there's no doubt whatsoever if we overcome or we will not overcome. There's no doubt whatsoever if we win or will not win. Of course we are going to win. We are winning already. From every indication, from all you are hearing. Share the video, share it to your platform, share it to family and friends, share even to our enemies. Let them see us. We are not hiding. We are not hiding. Those of them who are telling us to come back to Biafra land, don't worry. I said 2023, Biafra will be declared, and you think the Biafra will be declared and I will be here. You must be a joker. You think that Mazen Nandekano told you that anytime we open our mouth and declare Biafra, Biafra land will be defended. It will be defended, and no flight will fly over Biafra land. That is where we are going. That is where we are going. They have declared the war. You see jet bombing in Biafra land, and you are still sleeping, and you think it's a joke. You are still waiting until when they will come and blow a horn and tell you that the war have started. Okay, keep waiting. All you got to do, if you know that thing you are being given to save Biafra land, bring it out. If you are one of those who is blessed financially to promote the struggle, please join. If you know that role that Chukwu Okike have given you to play to secure Biafra land, this is the time. This is the time. There's no two ways about it. There's no two ways about it. This is the time. If you are still waiting, you must be wasting your garden time. The time for us to be free is now. The time for us to move is now. The time is now. There is no more time to waste. No more time to waste. It is much more clearer today than it was yesterday. And for those of you who are still doubting whom to follow, let me tell you, everything you need to know has been said. Everything that you need to know or see, you have seen it. That clearly, the struggle is not in the hand of the Department of the Saboteurs anymore. These people have been sacked and remain sacked. They have been sacked and they will remain sacked. They have no place in the struggle. They have no place. This Department of Saboteur have been sacked and they remain sacked. They have no place. It doesn't matter the attack they bring. It doesn't matter the propaganda they bring. It doesn't matter the angle they are coming from. It doesn't matter what they try to do. They will never ever succeed in any angle. they won't succeed. They won't succeed. No matter what they try to do, they will never ever succeed. All we have to do now is to continue to do the needful. Continue to pursue the agenda of our freedom. If you want to be free, if sincerely you want to be free, this is the time. This is the time. Do not keep any reserve. For a very long time, you see Mazen Nanekano, when he's making a program, people will calling in. Mazen Nanekano, let us march. When are we going to march? When are we going to march? What are we waiting for? When are we going to march? The time to march has come. What are you waiting? Today, the ball is in your court. Our spokesperson, Master Simon Ekpa, is doing marvelously well. Marvelously well. Touching every angle that he needs to touch. Calling people that need to be called. Talking to people that need to be talked to. Telling people to come on board. Regardless whatever you have, regardless where you belong, regardless the name you answer, regardless your tribe, regardless your location, whatever you have to contribute to the coming of Biafra, this is the time for you to come out and unleash it. This is the time. Not tomorrow. Now. The time is now. What are you still waiting for? What are you still waiting for? Are you still doubting if Master Simon Ekpa is the anointed person? If you're one of those who is still doubting, stop doubting. Stop doubting. If the word of Mazen Nandekano is not enough for you, go and check. Just relax yourself. Calm down. Calm down. Remove all your hatred. Remove all the hatred you have on Mazen Simon Ekpa. Remove all the propaganda. Okay, just wipe away from your memory everything you have about Simon Ekpa. Go back and look at what Simon Ekpa have been doing from the day Mazen Nandekano was kidnapped up to today. Just keep your mind neutral. Forget everything you have heard from me or some other Otapolot members. Forget everything you have heard from Mazen Simon Ekpa. Go on your own and check what has Simon Ekpa been doing from the day Mazen Nandekano was kidnapped up to today. What has he been doing? Then you go and check what the people who are in the department of saboteurs that have been sacked. Go and check what they've been doing from the day Mazen Nandekano was kidnapped up to today. Go and check what they've been doing. Then you will reach the conclusion and know who is carrying the flag. You will know who is building on the foundation of Mazen Nandekano. You don't need to be preached to. Nobody needs to push you around. You don't need anybody to blackmail you. That is why I say the deed has been done. And when Master Simon Ekpa come and tell me that Biafra is coming in 2023, I believe him 101%. 101%. And no man born of woman can say, because it is the appointed time. That is why you are seeing confession from all angles. Confession from politicians, confession from the saboteurs, repentance from all angles. So many people who still have conscience in them, many people that still have conscience in them, they are repenting. They are coming back on board. Some of them have seen it on in dream. Some of them who can dream. Some of them who have conscience, their conscience has spoken to them, and they are coming back on board. And I thank you for their lives. But those of them who are still proud, out of shame, out of one thing or the other, never want to give up. They don't want to accept the truth. They don't want to present themselves for the truth. Well, let us see what is going to be their end. When you kill yourself, don't say somebody killed you. When you commit suicide, don't say somebody killed you. Because you have the right to your own life. You have rights. Chukwu Okike gave you the life. But if you decide to play gamble with your own life and lose it, it's your own business. Nobody. You don't have to hold anybody responsible for that. Just like those who are going to give them their life to this very department of saboteurs who are bringing out their evil agenda against the ESN. Those who are going to volunteer themselves into that force, as they are going to sacrifice themselves into that very force, their blood will be upon their head. You can't blame anybody for their death. You can't blame anybody for what happened to them. They blame themselves because they gave themselves up. Their blood will be on their head. Mazen Nandekano said it, that we have to protect Biafran people. That is our responsibility, that we should not kill Biafran. To protect Biafran people is our responsibility. And some people are forming a security outfit to hand over Biafran to the authorities. Ask me which authority. The same Janjaweed we are running away from. That should ring a bell in your ear. That should ring a bell in your ear. And if you have conscience, you should begin to withdraw from that security outfit. If you're one of those who have been contacted, or if you are still there, pull away that uniform and run away for your life. Run for your life. Throw away that uniform and run for your life. If not, You are going to pay dearly. Mazen Nanekano said, I repeat, any man that takes the life of a Biafran will never go scot-free. As many as are going to come into the Biafran land, it doesn't matter even if you're a Biafran and you take the life of a fellow Biafran, an innocent Biafran, you are going to pay dearly. If you are a Biafran, you take the life of an innocent Biafran person, you will pay dearly. It doesn't matter how long it takes, and your blood will be on your head. May Chukwu Okokabiyama guide and protect our ESN. May Chukwu Okokabiyama continue to guide and protect every Biafran in Biafra land. I appreciate my Biafran brothers and sisters who are watching from Biafra land. I appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. I respect you so much. I appreciate you and I respect you wherever you are in Biafra land, because you are the ones facing the bullet for us, and we have to continue to give you the informations. And you, as you follow up the informations and the directives, let me tell you, no evil formed or fashion against you shall prosper. Information is key. Don't be deceived. Don't join the people who are saying, come back home. Let me tell you, there are certain informations we get here that you cannot get in Nigeria. There are certain informations we get here, first-hand information we get over here that you cannot get in Biafra land. Stay in Biafra land, you'll be in your bed and you'll not get the information. That is why it is necessary that we come online on daily basis. And you that is in Biafra land, prepare yourself for the days ahead. If you know what is good for you, do it. Get necessary things for you. Get necessary things, food materials mainly, food items. Stock up food for yourself. Stock up all those necessary things you need. Toiletries, the necessary things you know you need. Stock it up. Stock it up. You can never tell. You can never tell. But the assurance I'm giving you that is not going to be like the former civil war that we fought for 3 years. It's not going to be for 3 years. It's going to be as short as possible. And there cannot be any blockade in Biafra land. The only difference is that the time might come when you cannot be able to go to market to buy anything. When you will not have the opportunity to go out and buy anything for your own security reason. But for the blockade, they can't do it anymore. In media, already we are in charge. And we continue to be in charge until Biafra comes. They can't take it. If you are in Biafra land, prepare yourself for freedom. Prepare yourself for celebration. We are going home in 2023. We are building on the foundation of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I repeat again, there is nothing that Mazen Simon Ekpa is doing today that is new. There is nothing today that Mazen Simon Ekpa is doing that is just woke up and begin to say, these are the foundation laid by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and he is built on that foundation. The new dimension of that foundation, that is what you are seeing today. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu spoke about it. And those who are scared of the Biafra, who are scared of the coming of Biafra, they begin to fight it. They begin to fight it. They begin to fight it. They begin to pursue and to make sure that Biafra didn't come. But how can you fight Chukwu Okokabiyama? You can't fight your God. You can't fight. I say it again. You can't fight your God. The more you continue to fight, the more you continue to fail. Look at them. With all their blackmail and propaganda, we are waxing strong. With all the attack against Mazen Simon Ekpa today remains the only man standing. When you talk about this Biafra struggle today, you talk about Simon Ekpa. His name rings bell. His name rings bell. His name rings bell. Mentioning his name alone rings bell. How many of them have such kind of a privilege? The only man standing was Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu build a formidable platform only for you to, all you know is to stand on that platform and build on that foundation and you become what you want to be. But they chose other way around. They were busy trying to fight against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and the structures of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Yet, these people fighting against the structures of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu are the people that are going to tell you about structure. They will be the first people to preach structure to you. They will be the first people to talk to you about structure. They will tell you about the IPOB being spiritual. Biafra struggle is spirit. That Biafra is a spirit. Biafra is a spirit, Yet, when you see the spirit of Biafra, you won't recognize it. What a shame. What a shame. But I thank Chukwu Okokabiyama that 99.9% of Biafrans today are awake and we are going home. We have the numbers. We have more than 100 men today. What does that tell you? It tells you that the coming of Biafra is close. And nothing, no man born of a woman can stop it. Unshakable. We are marching home very, very soon. I thank you all who have joined me on this broadcast. Any place you have joined from. If you are joining from Biafra, I say, I thank you very much. I appreciate you. And I continue to salute you if you are joining from Biafra land. No weapon formed or fashion against you shall prosper. Those who are joining from any part of Africa, thank you so much for joining. From Asia, from Europe, from America, from Australia, whichever part of the world you join this broadcast, I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect you. Please share the video. Share the broadcast to everybody. Let them hear. Let us remain consistent. Continue to support the ESN. This is the time they need your support. This is the time they need your support. But let me tell you, I promise you, from every indication, the Zoological Republic and their saboteurs will continue to receive water. That is the code. They will continue to receive water. And they are already receiving it. We are not interested in showing videos or showing anything. They will confess when the time comes. But the coming of Biafra is now. Thank you so much for watching. They will kill us. We will kill them. But at the end of the day, Biafra will definitely come. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect every Biafran wherever you are. Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect all the Oduduwa people, all the Middle Beltans, any place you are in the part of the world. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect you. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect our brother Simon Ekpa. Give him more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect our supreme leader Mazen Nandekano. Secure him for us wherever he is. Guide him, protect him, and keep him for us. Very soon, we will rejoice in Biafra land. Thank you so much for watching wherever you're watching from. I appreciate you, and I will see you tomorrow by the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay blessed. Bye-bye.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold the whole of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals. They are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You go everywhere. We must continue.